They say you should never drive Black Hollow Road after midnight. Not unless you want to meet her, the woman in white. She appears, she follows, and if you stop, you're already dead. This is Whispers by Dark. She waits on Black Hollow Road. It was late October, cold, windy, the kind of night where fog creeps in early and refuses to lift. 3 friends, Jared, Kyle, and Jenna, were heading back from a bonfire near Lake Redfern. They stayed later than they planned, and by the time they packed up and hit the road, it was nearly 1 a.m. Jared drove. Jenna was in the front seat, scrolling through her playlist. Kyle sat in the back, half asleep. To save time, they cut through the back roads, taking a detour most people avoid, Black Hollow Road. Jared hesitated. "We sure about this?" Jenna smirked. "You scared?" Kyle laughed. "Come on, man. It's just a road. Ghost stories are for kids." Or so they thought, because even their laughter felt forced. They passed mile marker 18, then 19. The forest grew dense on both sides. No lights, no cell signal, just headlights cutting through thick fog. Then came mile marker 21. That's when Jared hit the brakes. Standing on the side of the road, barely visible in the mist, was a woman. She wore a long white gown that clung to her body like it was soaking wet. Her hair was black and matted, hanging over her face. She didn't move. She didn't flinch. Jenna whispered, "Is she okay?" Before Jared could respond, the woman lifted her head. Her face was pale, lips blue, eyes wide, and completely black. And then she vanished. No one spoke as the car rolled forward, but the air inside had turned cold. Breath showed in clouds. The windows began to fog. Kyle leaned forward. "Do you guys hear that?" A whispering sound filled the car, inaudible at first, like someone mumbling under their breath. Then, from the back seat, a soft, raspy voice. "You shouldn't have stopped." Jared turned. There was no one there. But in the rearview mirror, he saw her, the woman in white, in the back seat, staring directly at him. He screamed and jerked the wheel. The car swerved, then steadied. When he looked again, she was gone. They tried to turn around, but every road led them back to the same place, mile marker 21. The GPS showed a blank screen. The time on the dashboard froze at 1:04 a.m. Jenna cried softly in the passenger seat. Kyle started praying. The headlights flickered. The radio burst into static. Then a voice. "She walks when you stop. She rides when you run. She follows when you flee." The signal cut out. Outside the car, the woman was standing in the middle of the road. Her arms raised. Then she dropped them, and the windshield shattered. Jared floored it. She was gone again. They spotted an old rest area up ahead. One Jared didn't remember ever being there. It looked abandoned, lights flickering, but it was something. Jared pulled in. The second the car stopped, Kyle jumped out. "Wait!" Jared yelled, but it was too late. The woman appeared beside the car. She grabbed Kyle by the wrist and twisted it backward. His mouth opened in a scream, but no sound came out. She dragged him backwards into the fog. Jenna screamed and ran after him. Jared followed. But when they reached the spot, there was nothing, just empty road and fog. Kyle was gone. Further into the woods, they found an old house, collapsing, rotting, forgotten. Inside, the air was damp and heavy. The wallpaper peeled like skin. Names were scratched into the walls, dozens of them. Most faded, one fresh. Kyle Brennan, 2025. Upstairs, they found a broken mirror. Jenna stared into it. Behind her, stood the woman, face twisted in rage, hair floating around her head like she was underwater. Jenna turned. No one was there. Then the mirror exploded. Jared grabbed her. "We have to leave." They ran, back to the car, back to the road. The fog was thicker now, like a wall. Jared drove, not thinking, just moving. The car passed a sign, mile marker 21, again and again. Each pass, the woman stood closer, first on the shoulder, then beside the car, then floating above it. Her face was pressed against the windshield, smiling. Jared screamed. Then everything went black. At dawn, a truck driver found the car parked on the shoulder of Route 8. Engine still running, driver's seat empty, passenger door open. No sign of Jared or Jenna, no sign of Kyle. But inside the car, there were 3 wet footprints in the back seat, and on the windshield, a handprint, small, cold, like someone had been sitting there, waiting. To this day, Black Hollow Road remains open. The mile markers haven't changed. People still drive it. Most make it through. Most of them. But every few months, a car goes missing, or a driver is found wandering the roads, incoherent, covered in mud and water. Or worse, never found at all. So if you ever find yourself on Black Hollow Road, and you see a woman in white standing silently on the roadside, keep driving. Don't stop, don't speak, and don't let her in. Because once you see her, she never lets go. You stay safe out there, folks, and we'll see you in the next one.